What's good, YouTube? You already know what's going down today. I'm pretty sure y'all read it in the title. But let me go ahead and tell y'all how this story how I even thought about talking about this. So the other day I was inside the store, right? And there was this kid and he was with his mom, but he also had his friend with him. His friend was trying to convince him to steal this piece of candy. You know, if they would have tried to do it, I would have eventually told him not to do it. But his mom heard him. And I've never seen a kid get thumped so hard. Like, I thought that boy had head trauma. That boy, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what it looked like. Like, I felt bad for that kid. But it also made me think about the time that, you know, the time I did something bad. And basically my most memorable punishment that changed me as a person and changed my outlook on how I should pick my friends. So this is why I want to talk about this story. You know, shout out to my dad. Because, you know, this wasn't no ordinary whooping. This wasn't no spanking. This wasn't no taps. Like, I try not to cuss on my channel, but this was an ass whooping. Like, I was hurting for a good week. But, you know, without me having this punishment, I wouldn't have done the things that I'm doing now, choosing my friends wisely, and just hanging around the right crowd. So this is why I'm telling y'all this story, because I want y'all to make the right decisions and hang out with the right people. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Your boy's playing 2K, so the 2K gameplay is gonna be in the back. Don't judge, cause I'm gonna be sucking, cause my player right now is 67, so don't hate. But let's go ahead and hop right into it. So anyway, I was in the 4th grade, and I really wasn't doing well in school, so my mom was like, maybe you should take notes in class. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll take notes then. So what she did was give me a sticky note pad. And I was just like, okay, you know, I'm gonna use this next time I go to school. And the next day we were in class, and we started working on a subject that I'm not very well at, and that was math. And I started taking like I was already taking notes, but I started taking important other notes, you know, that I might need. And my teacher decided us to pair us into groups, and then she gave us a worksheet. So I looked back at my notes that I was using, and on the sticky note, and I started to use them. And one of my friends came around and said, can I have some of those sticky notes? I was like, yeah, because, you know, me thinking he's gonna do the same thing that I'm doing and take notes. This dude decides to start writing mean stuff on the back of them, or on them, and putting them on people's back. And another one of my friends decided to tag along with him and do the same thing. And you know, when your friends are doing something bad and it looks fun, you know, you want to do it too. You know, that's just any type of kid thinks like that. I mean, not any type of kid, but me, I was thinking like that. You know, and I started doing it, writing stuff on the back, and what? Let's get it. You see that one? I started writing mean stuff on the back and sticking them on people's back. You know, you go up to them and tap them on the back, be like, what's up, bro? You know, stuff like that. Can I have your juice box today for lunch? Something crazy. But anyway, so after we got done with math, it was time to go to lunch. So we're in line. Kids still had sticky notes on their back. You know, me and my friends, we're thinking that's just funny, but it wasn't. And my teacher eventually saw one of the sticky notes, and she took it off a kid's back, and she was like, who wrote this? And it was one I didn't write, so of course I'm not about to take the blame for that. And, you know, nobody said anything. And she was like, all right, if nobody tells me, nobody's going to lunch. So I was a fat kid at the time. I was hungry, so I wanted to go to lunch. But nobody confessed for a while, but eventually my friend was like, I wrote it. And she was like, okay, well, who has these sticky notes? And she eventually seen that like 4 other kids had them on their back, and she took them off their back and took them off and read them. And she was like, well, who's giving out the sticky notes? And you know, I was scared. You know, I wasn't gonna confess. So let me tell you what she did. You know, I had the sticky notes in my desk. So she went inside the classroom, started searching our desk, and she gets to mine. And you know, I had them sticky notes right in the corner. You know, I forgot what color they were. They were like a little circle, and they had like green, blue, red. Man, they had the whole rainbow. But anyway, she seen that I had them. Only kid in the class with sticky notes. She sent me to the office. She sent me and my friends to, well, me and my friends to the office. And you know, I got in the worst trouble just because I provided the sticky notes, which I was just mad. Honestly, I wasn't even mad. I was scared because you know, you knew what was about to happen. Buckets, hold on. You see, 2K is dumb, but you knew what was about to happen. I knew what was about to happen. It was about to go down. Like I already knew I was about to get a whooping. But the thing was, I didn't think it was fair because, you know, my friends, they just got to stay in the office all day while I got sent home. And when I got sent home, my dad came and picked me up. You know, silence in the car. It was a silence throughout the whole car ride home. Just quiet. So, like I was like, it was like a mystery book. I didn't know what was about to happen. And you know, my dad was like, I gotta go to work, but I'll see you when I get home. You know what that means? I'm about to get my teared up. So, you know, my dad got off around, he got off around 6. So, you know, I started planning stuff. I tried to think of things to say, the lies. Oh my gosh, the lies. I couldn't even come up with a good lie for that one. I tried to think of, you know, I threw on some jeans. I threw on some joggers over my jeans. I threw on some tights. Because I knew I was getting a whooping. I knew I was. And you know, 5:30 comes. I'm looking out the window. I see a truck. My dad's truck pull up. You know, I was already crying. You know. So I went in my room and my dad came in and literally spanked the hell out of me. You know. It was one of those spankings. I don't know if y'all ever got one of those spankings where you over there like, ah! Like one of those type of spankings. And then after you get done getting your butt beat, you over there, you can't even breathe right. You can't even breathe right. And he's like, you better stop that crying. You over there. Sniffle one more time. And then you over there like hot, can't even breathe. About to have an asthma attack. Understand, like, that whooping hurt. You know, shout out to my parents though, because they taught me how to whoop some kids. They taught me how to whoop somebody. So I can't even wait till the day I whoop my kids. You know, I even know my technique now. You know, I might even hit my kid with the belt buckle, cause they gotta listen. But you know, it made me think about that. Like I'm telling y'all, like y'all don't understand. It was one of those whoopings where you're just like I was planning to run away. I was gonna move to California, change my name to Felipe. It was one of those. Like I didn't like it at my house. One of those whoopings. Like I didn't want to go. You know, I was that whooping was so bad. I didn't even look at my dad at the dinner table that day. I was still crying. Like what, y'all? That shit hurt, man. Like y'all don't understand. To this day, I will never mishandle these again. Never. I'm telling y'all, that's what got me in trouble. But like I said, thank you, Dad, for giving me that whooping, because it taught me how to choose my friends wisely and make smarter decisions. And it also taught me how to whoop my kids, you know. So this is my technique I've been working on. So I'm gonna be like, you know, and then I'm gonna hit them with the belt buckle. But like I said, y'all, just make smart decisions, hang out with the right people, and nothing like that will happen to you. You know? So shout out to all the parents who spank their kids. Just know, if you still get spankings, just know it's for the right reasons. It's for you to grow as a person. Cause you gotta get punished no matter what you do, no matter what type of mistake you do. You know? Just know that the spankings is for a good cause. But if you don't do bad, you have no reason to get a spanking. But I hope y'all enjoyed that story time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave more comments if you'd like to see more story times about other things that happened in my life. I'll see y'all next week. Hold on, let me hit this last shot for y'all. Oh, never mind. Peace.